Snake Man here with a dose of trademark infringement, where a inexperienced imitator of ours, newly licensed reptile displayer by the name of Joshua Cox, has decided to engage in dirty, dishonest tactics in order to steal our clients by using misrepresentations, masquerading as us, to fool and deceive people, and more seriously, putting people's lives at risk. Anyway, here we go. The date is, you can see it there on the computer. Today is the 12th of July 2003, your time's there. Now what we'll do is, just to establish the fact that we are all legit, we'll just type in on Google IP Australia. They're the trademarks. Search for a trademark. You see it come up pretty much straight away, as one would expect. Could you imagine if I was marketing myself as IP Australia? And you hit on the link for search. There's the enter page, enter as guest, and we'll simply do it by trademark word image. I think that's there we go. So we'll just type in hands and reptiles and see what comes up, and you will see reptile. That'll do. Oh, what's happened now? I've incorrectly failed to fill in something. We have. Right, it should work. Search. See what happens. Something's gone wrong. We'll try it again. I don't know what's happened there. We'll try it one more time. Okay, I don't know what I've done wrong, but we'll see. We'll try it differently. Hands on will do the trick. And there you go. Now, something's happened. It's yeah, the computer's thinking about what to do. Here we go. 45 trademarks with words hands on, and that includes ones that are not registered, hands on for all sorts of stuff. But of course, the ones that matter, some of these are for all sorts of weird things, but the one that counts is, you scroll down the page and you come up to this one, hands on reptiles, scroll across, registered, protected. Now obviously there was a reason we were able to establish that trademark, and it's because all the other companies unanimously ganged up on us and tried to claim that we were a circus and that no one should ever be allowed to hold the animals or engage in hands-on wildlife education, and they all argued it was dangerous and all the rest of it. We registered a trademark, and we went a bit further than that, but we'll come to that in a minute. You'll also see other people who we have sent cease and desist letters to have applied to register trademarks. Hands-on experience goes across, it's Nick Petropoulos, and hands-on wildlife, I think their name is Haskins in North Queensland. We told them to cease and desist using our registered and protected trademarks. They have applied to register their own hands-on trademarks, but of course when you own a trademark, the idea is no one else can use it or anything deceptively similar. So we go to hands-on experience. You see the date today, there you go, and we'll go to pending under examination. That means it hasn't been issued or even granted by the Trademarks Office, and it says, there you go, lodgement date. That's the date we sent Nick Petropoulos, there's his company name, he calls himself Wicked Wildlife. We sent him his cease and desist on that day, and when you go to the history of the trademark, you will see quite clearly it was refused on the 6th of May 2012 on the basis it was misleading and deceptively similar to ours. Now of course they haven't responded to the adverse report because they can't. The only way they can register the trademark is with our written permission, which we don't give, and you can see here acceptance due 6th of August, so they've got another month to try to overcome the objections, which they can't, and that's even before we get to the legal opposition proceedings. The other trademark that was refused, here we go, same story, that's the company, but of course won't be issued because it's deceptively similar to ours. In other words, they are not allowed to use our registered trademarks. Now we do actually have, we also registered some similar trademarks to protect our turf, and also because they reflect what we do, hold, and I'll put animals, and you will see there'll probably only be one trademark that will come up for this, and well, it's thinking, and it comes up, hold the animals, that's the trademark number, and you will see we own it. Okay, now the reason is, as I said, we were held up for public hatred by all our competitors, who basically turned around and said there was no reason ever to allow people to hold animals. We continue trading because we believe hands-on education is the best education of all, and of course with our registered trademark at least we can differentiate who's who in the zoo. Now, we did actually send I'll come back to here, because we sent a cease and desist to another person by the name of Joshua Cox, calling himself Reptile Encounters. Now, what happened was he responded to our cease and desist letter about a year or two ago, and he went and applied and registered his own trademark, which he's perfectly allowed to do, and you can see 1427553 Reptile Encounters Wildlife Up Close. There you go. It's got the application date, lodgement date, 27th of May. That's when we told him to cease and desist using our registered trademarks. Now, he's a serial offender. Now, what we'll do is we'll go across to Google now, and you'll type in one of our registered trademarks, which is reptile parties, and you will see the result quite clearly. You'll see at the very top of the page is an advert, paid advertisement, which he is paying more than $3 per impression. We know that, and look, there it is, there's the link, and you click on it and it goes straight to Reptile Encounters, his website. It's a very nice website, and of course it's designed to fool people into thinking it is us. Now, to give you an idea, he liberally uses our trademark. This is a school incursions page, hands-on, and so on, and he liberally uses either our trademarks directly or words deceptively similar. Now, totally illegal. There's been numerous cases there which have shown that you cannot misrepresent yourself as another business. It's called initial interest confusion. And when you actually get to the organic search, which I think is the next one, you'll see he's actually on top of us. Now, of course, how can a trademark bootlegger get ahead of the person who actually owns the trademark? Well, what he's done is he has taken out he's basically, bear with me, I'll take a copy there. He's engaged in what's known as black hat search engine optimization, a method which is used in order, just bear with me for a moment there, I've got to put in some inverted commas to make sure that we can get the, 1 second there, inverted comma 1, I hope we still got it on the thing, and that didn't work, we'll try it again, inverted comma 1, inverted comma 2, right, we got the inverted commas, we hit enter, and you will see the ad still comes up, but what we're looking for is other web pages that using him as backlink. Now, here we go, we have a page called Birthday Parties Melbourne, and there's his web address and obviously a link back to his page. Now, we go to this particular web page, and of course we find it looks like a website promoting birthday parties in Melbourne. It's a bit vague in its detail, but of course when you actually go to the page itself, you see, we're on Kids Party Ideas, you see as a header, so high ranking for search engines, immediately adjacent is, as anchor text, is the word Reptile Encounters, his website, which of course is picked up by the search engine robot and puts his website at the top of Google. Now, of course, there it is, there's more, there's plenty of links, and what happens is you go to contact us, and again there's no indication that Joshua Cox has anything to do with this web page. However, there is a way we can find out who is actually behind this web page, because we know it's it's infringing the trademark. It's using what they call meta tags. So what we'll do is we'll put, just bear with me, I'll have to go backwards again. I'll take a cut of the web name. So it's www.birthdayparty.melbourne.com.au. Go back to the Google, and what I will do to find out who owns it, I will type in who is, and that usually tells you who owns it. Now I'll have to put these, just bear with me, I'll try and do it in a way that, oops, what's happening there? Try and do it so we get the, 1 second, get that, and that again, and you can see I've now put up the inverted commas. I hit enter, and it's comes up web stats domain, birthday parties Melbourne, and we should see who actually owns it. Now something's come up here, we have a look, and we scroll down the page past all the Google adverts, and we find, here it goes, over there, yes, here we go, who is lookup, and you will see registrant. Across we go to Reptile Incursions Proprietary Limited, ACN, Joshua Cox. What he has done is he's engaged in black hat search engine optimization to use our registered trademark to steal our clients. Now you'll notice that website didn't have links with the anchor text and the heading Reptile Encounters because he has no reputation and trading name. He is trading off our good name. Bear in mind that we've been doing reptile parties for many years. Me personally been doing reptile parties since before he was born. And it's fairly dishonest that someone can just come along and steal clients from an established business. That's all for now. Bye for now from the Snake Man.